And we are ready to take you through the beginning of the end of this tournament. It's Young Link versus Roy, projectiles versus power, and you want to talk about the fire arrows that Young Link has at his disposal. James 102's whole blade is coated in those same flames, but at the moment it's the flow state of Kendrick Olimar that's looking pretty fire, just controlling the pace once again and trapping James 102 immediately at ledge.
Oh goodness, here we go again. Kendrick Olimar, I don't think he knows he's playing a new set. I think he just thinks whoever else just playing against, they just switched to Roy. So I'm just gonna keep playing my game. I'm just gonna keep going at this ridiculous pace and let James 102 try and catch up. A little uppy, just using that armor to break some of that pressure up. But I mean, look at that shield pressure. Just the frame. You've got the frame data. You've got the rate at which Kendrick Olimar thinks to contend with. But there we go. That roll in. It's gonna get eaten alive, and that's what James 102 needs to be. One step ahead, catching these rolls, catching these jumps, because that is what you're gonna need to be able to get your hands on this blasted kid.
And we saw James 102 in the previous set. Beautiful F smash, by the way. We saw James 102 really start to be able to keep up with the pace that Curry Governor was setting, able to do so there, dispelling the lead that Kendrick Olimar had accumulated through those fast fire projectiles, through those fast and furious feet, through that swift and decisive blade, but able just to make one right call, one big match. And there we are. Down air is going to take that stock, but things looking quite even at the moment. Yippee!
Yeah, putting that little toy sword in the air. I mean, it's incredible that the sword looks so stubby and the shield's made of wood, but what Young Link does with it is terrifying, to say the least. James 102 is looking to get that run back against Curry Governor, still feeling the sting of the loss in winners finals, and so he's going to try and take that revenge out initially from Kendrick Olimar. Lovely parries on these projectiles, trying to find the way in. Lovely dropping through that platform, just covering the space, keeping Kendrick Olimar stuck in the corner, rinsing and repeating at the ledge. Wherever you go, I'm going to cut you off and cauterize the wound with my burning blade.
Yeah, it's just calling out, reacting. We said it at the very end of that Curry Governor set. James 102 was starting to keep up with him. He was starting to find those moments, land those big hits, and that's what he's doing right now with Kendrick Olimar. The lead is completely gone. Now turn to James 102's favour. You're going to nair James 102 off stage. You're going to drop a bomber in him. You're going to throw a boomerang at him, but he's still going to come back with fierce fire. That burning blade is then going to get behind you, and then suddenly you're in the corner before you use that neutral. Pardon moi, that's there. No, pardon moi. That tether grab. There we go. Found the words. Found the advantageous position. Found a jab. Nothing to follow up though.
Oh, there we go. Lovely tomahawk down tilt, piercing the weakened shield. Able to confirm into that upper. Whatever confirm you need. Kendrick Olimar has it ready for the situation. Trying to drop down, but gets scooped. James 102 taunting right back there. Both these two neck and neck. Piece by piece, they are taking each other apart at the seams. James 102, grabs that bomb. Okay. Hey, trying to get fancy with it, but Kendrick Olimar says, no. I'm the one with the bomb tricks around here. You focus on dealing with my pace. And James 102. Calls out the big attempt at the run-in grab, but the boomerang kind of messes things up there.
Yeah, and James 102 sick in that instance of playing with fire, wanting to try that bomb play as we said, but sending Kendrick Olimar off and then countering. No, what's a sweet spot? You're dead because of that back air. You would have just by the skinniest teeth, but by the tiniest hair, by the littlest eyelash made it back. But Roy was ready. James 102 matching the pace of Kendrick Olimar with ruthless aggression, with that blade using the sweetest of sweet spots and the truest of strikes to undo the lead and keep Kendrick Olimar burning.
Yeah, I mean, James was just like really solid, not getting flustered by the pace. He was still getting hit, but it's all about maintaining your control and knowing when you're going to be able to play your game as James 102. And I was saying, in the Joy-Con set, I'm surprised James 102 wasn't using counter off the stage against DK's recovery, using it there to perfection against Kendrick Olimar. Well, a little parry on the side platform. Kendrick Olimar getting stuck due to the end lag of that, but nonetheless, hang on. Yep. And with a solid little lead here.
straight.
Nothing solid with these two explosive players.
Nothing solid when it can be melted down into a liquid by the burning blade of Roy, as we see another bomb come out there. Neutral air, though, is going to send you off stage. Your jump was saved, though, expertly, not wanting to utilize that resource there, and catching with the dancing blade, wanting to drag Kendrick Olimar all the way up, unable to deliver those final hits, wants to deliver an alternative route to the finish of this first stock. Instead, it's the get-up attack that's going to back you off. You've got Kendrick Olimar in the corner, but you've been sent into the sky by that fire arrow, just standing still, patient, not wanting to commit to anything, because James 102's called it out expertly, using that glancing hit on the return to stage to put James 102 off stage. What are you going to do? You're going to get the nair, but land beautifully on that tech, get back into a safe position, and then dash in with that F tilt.
There we go, the turnaround cancel for that extra little bit of slide, making sure the sweet spot connects, and as close in as possible. But there we go. Easy as you like, fire arrow confirm. Any of those projectiles could spell doom if they catch you at those higher percents. Ooh, there we go. Starting with that first hit of back air. A bit too greedy on the punish, though. It's always deceptive how quick that up B is to recover.
Yeah, fancy the feast and only found famine there. Did James 102 not able to reap what he sowed by shielding that up B, wanting it all and getting nothing in the finish. Wanting to have his cake and eat it too, but instead almost eating something worse with that tether grab. That F smash, though, is going to send Kendrick Olimar away, able to get back. The bomb was in hand as well if the up B had fallen that little bit short, and of course to back James 102 off if there had been a rebuttal. Beautiful wave bounce with the side B, but not getting anything off it. Swinging back to James 102, but answering back with a down tilt into an up to seal that stock is Kendrick Olimar.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of parries on the projectiles from James 102. It's all well and good, but there's that counter off stage, once again finding it smart. As soon as I try and praise Kendrick Olimar for a kill confirm, James 102 says, no. Get your eyes back on the prize.
My turn. And my turn at the moment, says Kendrick Olimar. James 102 answers back again. Beautiful upbeat to use that armor. Yeah, we've not stopped swinging at each other. We've not stopped. This has been 1 billion miles an hour, and the speed limit was only 70. But that cannot contain these two combatants wanting to rip into each other at a rapid pace here. And the counter's found its mark a couple times now. It's an option that you know, at this level of play that these two players find themselves, it's an option like when you first start playing them, you might, I'm going to try this counter off stage and see if it works. But this high level of play, it's not something you see incredibly often. Using all of the tools in the arsenal of Roy to secure the stocks here is James 102, wanting to find something big. The boomerangs coming back, getting caught with the fire arrow, but nothing else. Beautiful spot to get around the air, challenging the rapid jab with a shield, and gets a big hit, the jab into back air. You're at ledge once again.
Trying to get that down there. Ooh, hopping backwards, catching the jump off of ledge. James 102 snipes the jump in and is up 2-0 in this losers finals. Kendrick Olimar is keeping it as even as that. James 102, when the chips are down, has just squeezed it out 2 times in a row. And now, staring down the barrel, quick 30 and a run back with the governor.
James 102 looking more like James 2-0 at the moment. A big lead on Kendrick Olimar. The reverse 3-0 is what is needed now for Kendrick Olimar to secure that spot against Curry Governor. Young Link still locked in, Roy still locked in. It's been pillar to post pummeling since the very start here. We have not slowed down, and we're not going to start now. Shadow Man still blaring. The stadium is still the stage we're settling on. Let's see who's going to swing harder.
Okay, dropping down underneath, gets snagged by the boomerang, but James 102 just being forced. Look at this. That's interesting. Kendrick Olimar slowing things right down on the ledge, just taking his time. He's got some, bomb tricks in the neutral, but on the ledge, that's the most sort of patient and still I've seen Kendrick Olimar throughout maybe any of this top 8.
And the pace of this match looking a little bit more like a rest hold, but there's no rest when Kendrick Olimar has got a hold on you, swinging with those fast feet to just back James 102. If you're throwing out the boomerang, reading a roll back to stage, wanting to catch it with the F smash. A quick solution to this first stock. Instead, you find the down tilt into the up air. Not quite finding the kill, but certainly attacking on more percent. Wanting to catch with the down air. Instead, it's the neutral air in rebuttal instead.
Whiff punish. Never heard of her. Oh my goodness gracious. Like every single time I think Kendrick Olimar's in a solid position, James 102 just giving me a fright, making me hop out of my very seat. Terrifying stuff.
Just the pace at which these two players are going. And as we said, even though Kendrick Olimar has seemingly slowed things right down, James 102 is eager to get back to that rapid pace. The sweet spot not quite what was found there. We need to get one or two of them. The percentages are starting to climb. Kendrick Olimar doing that rising double jump neutral aerial to try and catch you at every angle with the height, but instead you manage to land a jab and not finding anything decisive off the back of it. A beautiful parry once the back of the drift in, but Kendrick Olimar just there ready for you, using that fire arrow to burn out any chances, fighting fire with fire at that moment and wanting to continue doing so with another fire arrow. Instead it's the up air from Roy, needs to find a big hit to finish things off. Beautiful dodge on the grab, but not finding anything decisive again. The up B goes the wrong way, but the down smash doesn't find a home either.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, there we go. The recovery interrupted. Bomb thrown downwards. And Kendrick Olimar up 3 stocks to 1 right now. Oh, there's the armor from the up B. Going straight through that bomb. Almost able to find the kill, but not quite. And so it's still 3 stocks to 1. James 102 desperately trying to get a hold of things, and will do so with that net. Cleaning things up. Down at a bit of a deficit. We've seen comebacks like this many a time from James 102. But Kendrick Olimar, just a genetic freak.
Not normal.
Not normal by any means.
And not normal.
The numbers spell disaster for James 102 at the moment. But Kendrick Olimar looking to compound that pain. Delivering a compound fracture. These continued explosives.
Kendrick Olimar only just passing 33 1/3% on this second stock here, whereas we see James 102 almost in the true red, going all the way to 114. I got a big chance of winning this game, says Kendrick Olimar, especially if he's going to run at me. I'm just going to nair and keep myself safe, as House as happy as can be, wanting to run through Kendrick Olimar's James 102, but Kendrick Olimar saying, no, it's fine. I've got my back air, I've got my nair, I can just keep you at bay with my projectiles. You've parried me, that's excellent, but where's his sweet spot? Not there. The truest strike, not quite finding a home. James 102 respected the tether recovery, but not able to find that big decisive hit, which Kendrick Olimar then gets off that back air one into the F tilt.
Goodness me, and now Kendrick Olimar finds a foothold. That could be just what the lad needs. He hasn't, like I've been saying, he has been just a hair behind James 102 in those first 2 games. And now that he's actually got the dub, now he's actually on the board, he could start playing with that little bit more confidence. And once Kendrick Olimar starts feeling that confidence, starts just taking that ball, running with it, starting to get that snowball rolling down the hill, then danger, it can spell disaster for his opponents in Game 4.
Yeah, we talk about snowballs in this battle of fire here. The momentum has swung so wildly to and fro and back and forth. At the moment, it's in the favour of Kendrick Olimar. You're coming off a game win, you've got to continue that pace, got to continue to keep James 102 out, who at the moment, while you're finding those hits, those sweet spots aren't coming home to roost, getting the forward air into the forward air, just swinging back and swinging round and round, a merry-go-round like up B there, catches James 102, tacking on percentage and getting a forward air again. That's been the biggest weapon that Kendrick Olimar's used these last 2 games, just to either keep you at bay or just tack on that big damage. James 102 has not been able to find any of these big hits, Foxwell.
Control of the center stage. Kendrick Olimar. Oh my goodness! It's absolutely picture perfect. Kendrick Olimar. Take a sip of that milk, lad. You've earned it. Absolutely beautiful, just controlling center, often forgoing a hit once or twice to just take back center stage, keeping James 102 boxed in the corner, and finally when the shield was all the way down, one jab, reads the roll in, and even though it wasn't a guaranteed kill, James 102 slightly off with the DI, Kendrick Olimar will say, thank you very much, I'll take that every day of the week. James 102 again on the back foot with work to do, that could be a good start. Okay.
You don't make it. You don't make it. There's no bomb to save you. This time, I've gone out and challenged you. You had to change the way you've recovered. You hadn't had time to pluck that bomb to save yourself, and I took you out, but taking me straight back. Not quite. That up B was super useful in previous sets in this top 8, but not able to find that killing blow. There, going for the boomerang again, throwing it out. Wants to keep things in his favour. Kendrick Olimar. James 102 though was able to find that big hit that time. Just turn the momentum of the situation against Kendrick Olimar. He looks to do so again. Taking Kendrick Olimar all the way to the edge. You see what he does, holding that shield. But like, come on, do something, I'll see what you do. Fancy reacting to it, and there we are. Throwing out these 4 hitboxes, both players, but the faster one wins out there with that down tilt.
Yeah. Forward tilt clanking with the startup of up smash. Could have been a terrifying prospect there for James 102, but he's fought hard, fought well to get back into this after Kendrick Olimar had that insane start to this game. An up smash out of shield as James 102 accidentally crosses up, and that's going to leave him completely vulnerable no matter what he does to that up smash. Oh, what the grab actually teched there. Oh,
going for it all and getting none of it there. Once that quick fix to a mounting problem here. Does James 102? That F smash was picture perfect. The big hit that's been sorely missing for a big chunk of the second game here. Wants to seal it out with a ledge forward air, but doesn't quite find it. Straight out, wants to catch a jump, challenging the Nair for the first time, but Nair still wins out even when the blade is burning its brightest.
Oh dearie me, just can't quite find what he's looking for. Trying to push Kendrick Olimar to the center, going for anything to see if he can just get a bit of control back. Oh no, gets caught jumping, sniped once, has the jump and uses it to perfection. Jumps back onto the stage. Oh, the shield pressure again from Kendrick Olimar. One more confirm off the projectile, but he slightly overextends. Oh, but James 102 gets knocked down on that side platform. Finally finds the up air to where is even on stocks. But Kendrick Olimar, bomb in hand, is ready. One confirm away from taking this to a game 5 hot punks.
The end of the set could either be moments away or light years, and we're going to go with the latter. I open my mouth and it manifests. I bring it into being, and Kendrick Olimar bringing it all the way back. It was looking like James 102 set, and then game 3 happened. Then it was looking like James 102's on the way back in, and then that last stock happened. You have not been able to find these killing blows. You've been kept out by domination in the neutral game into punishing back airs, punishing forward airs, punishing neutral airs, to keep you out in close range too. You've got to overcome a war on two fronts here if you want to make it all the way to the finale of Big Bailrigg. Who will be taking that spot in Grands alongside Curry Gunner? Will be Kendrick Olimar or James 102? Let's see as we hit game 5.
Here we go then. I want to say that whiff down air missing into just do it again is like they duck the first clothesline. You bounce off the ropes, hit him back with another one for the 1, 2, 3. But neither of these two have 3 just yet. No one's down for the count until the fat lady sings. And right now, James 102, catching that jump out of shield with the big jab. And as Kendrick Olimar just waiting and waiting on the ledge. Oh, but the pogo stick comes on through. James 102 suddenly having to land, just so with the backhand, trying to get that tomahawk down tilt, but again, just running into the wall of projectiles at Kendrick Olimar's disposal. He's just a master of the space control at the pace that is so very hard to match our punks.
And there we go, point blank as well. When you're used to be like, right, there's got to be something physical coming out now, and the down air was found there. Something physical, something big in the close range. Like, hit me, I'm going to react to that. No, it's A-okay. I'm just going to use the projectile point blank. I got no chance of missing when I'm that close to you, and once no chance of missing grand finals. Does Kendrick Olimar at this moment dealing with James 102 quite handily at this moment. The ledge is where James 102 is stuck, needs to stick it to Kendrick Olimar with a big hit with the blazing blade. There we go, those point blank projectiles into that fade back. Now you can't chase Kendrick Olimar because he's just ready for you. He knows what you want, he knows what you need, and he wants to take it all away from you. Dead drop on one, down throwing that bomb to lead into something else, but getting off ledge, and that's just about good enough. You've almost lapped your opponent 8%. You want to take that second stock away, but it's James 102 claims the first.
There we go. Finally, the back air deliverance for James 102. Even on stocks once again, but Kendrick Olimar just bringing the pace down, just controlling the center, approaching very carefully behind a projectile every time, and they're out of shield, dispelling the pressure. One more strong hit by the ledge could put James 102 into a last stock situation. The confirm isn't quite there on the ledge from Kendrick Olimar, and again barely whiffing the forward air, trying to read a jump, and now James, perhaps with an opportunity here, in close with that rage. Can he make something of it? No, another edge guard attempt.
Sent back off stage. You got to get off the ledge, getting rid of the bomb, and then landing an up air sweet spot into a second one. Poe going right on the money, looking like Scrooge McDuck wants to send James 102 all the way downtown and out of the money in this tournament. Going for a big, now the stocks may not, even at the moment, percentages may not be, but it's one big hit from James 102 that's going to bring things back. Finding the forward air, finding these cracks in this defense, reacting to the projectile, dodging around them and parrying the Zare as it comes down. In and out though, not overcommitting to an approach, not getting too greedy, instead looking for that moment, that picture perfect strike could be moments away, but bouncing down again. This set has been a hurricane of violence, going at one another back and forth, but it's Kendrick Olimar who once again just carries it forward, paying it forward to his future self. I'll just keep swinging and we'll probably be on the better end of this exchange. James 102 was chased with the tech there and able to react to the boomerang, but not what's coming from behind him. As I said before, it's an assault on all fronts. How do you deal with this type of pressure, Foxwell?
Oh, just James 102 trying to brute force it, and it'll work on that trade. Last stock, game 5. Only one of these two will face off against Curry Governor, and straight away, Kendrick Olimar goes for the bomb up smash, doesn't quite get all of it. Instead, James 102 now with a chance to take situation on the platform. You've got to escape there and do so. But once again, the missed tech on the side platform. Kendrick Olimar completes the reverse 3-0. And James 102 will have to bow down at 1-2 third.
There we are. Third place finish for James 102. Big congratulations, of course, to Kendrick Olimar for winning that set. James 102, though, never looked too far outside of bringing it right back. The fact that he was so sort of like downbeaten after that game 3, and then having to turn the set slowly back into your way, contort it into what you wanted it to be, but still not quite able to manage it. Going so far, trying so hard, but in the end it didn't even matter, as Kendrick Olimar is the one who is ready and willing to fight Curry Governor